fast friends who took it too slow. The thought of being a couple made us weak with laughter. The tears came later. I'm such a jerk, I said. You are the love of my life, and all this time I've been too dumb to know it. Do you think that we would have fought if we'd been a couple? My best friend, Jeff, asked me the day before he died. 2 days earlier, we had left the hospital with information about palliative care and hospice. That morning, he had nudged me awake before 4 a.m. saying, I think it's going to be today. We spent the next 2 hours sitting in bed surrounded by paperwork, dealing with the business of dying. When the sun rose, we ventured into the kitchen to make coffee and feed the dogs on Jeff's fire escape. My dogs, he called them. I smiled, wiping down the counter. I don't think we would have fought. We would have fought a lot, he said, but it wouldn't have mattered. Throughout our 16-year friendship, Jeff and I had fought a lot. I delighted in reminding him that he admitted he didn't even like me the first time we met. That's not it, he said. It's not that I didn't like you, but that's when you said, fine, have it your way, he said, laughing. I didn't like you, but that's not what I meant. Oh, really? Tell me then, what did you actually mean? A friend of mine had called Jeff actually man after she complained of the itchy spider bite, and he said actually most spiders don't bite, as he was always the contrarian. Many of his sentences started with actually. When I wanted to get under his skin, that's what I called him. In my phone, however, he was Blue Falcon, a code name he adopted when we were keeping tabs on a new neighbor in my building whose erratic behavior included napping in the lobby. Jeff lived down the block near the subway entrance, and from his balcony he would text, I have eyes on our target, Red Sparrow. He's coming in hot, headed right towards you. Jeff and I were introduced by Tom, my husband at the time. One night after Tom and I moved to Brooklyn, he came back from an artist networking event excited to report that he had met a single father with a daughter close in age to our 2 children. Soon we are all friends, taking the girls trick-or-treating, celebrating birthdays and Thanksgiving. When a string of gray days got me down, I decided to take up running, and Jeff offered to join me. On those cold mornings, I would jog down the block to find Jeff waiting on the corner, hopping up and down to stay warm, goopy green widening as I approached. We would head for Prospect Park and run the 3-mile loop, sharing increasingly intimate tales with each mile. When he told me stories about the sexual proclivities of his latest girlfriend, I laughed so hard I peed my running tights. As often as we laughed, we butted heads. I'm a churchgoer and carry a light of Jesus on my keychain. Jeff was an atheist who listened to Eckhart Tolle lectures on YouTube. I'm spiritual, not religious, he said. So, you are not an atheist. You are agnostic at best, I replied. You are a believer, admit it. How can you believe in Jesus and astrology? He said, it doesn't make sense.